We've seen how challenging it can be to take over a massive club where the previous manager has left behind a substantial legacy. We've witnessed a bald manager moving from the Eredivisie to the Premier League without finding major success. We've also seen managers come to the Premier League and struggle after being very successful in other leagues. So could Arne Slot be the one to break the trend of these curses? In this video, we're going to answer just that. Like the video, share it, and subscribe to the channel because we're going to discuss the 5 mistakes Arne Slot must avoid in his first season in charge of Liverpool. So now it is official that Arne Slot will become the new Liverpool head coach. And as we know, Jurgen Klopp has left huge shoes to fill. But as is when a new manager comes in, there is a lot of work to get done. With that being said, there are things that should be avoided. And one of the main things that managers are judged for is signing the wrong players. Arne Slot needs to be careful when signing new players for Liverpool, making sure they fit the team's needs and dynamics. Although Liverpool already has 3 Dutch players in Cody Gakpo, Ryan Gravenberch, and Virgil van Dijk, Slot should base his transfer decisions on talent and team fit, not just nationality. Jurgen Klopp's approach to squad building shows how important it is to prioritize the team's needs over anything else. Arne Slot should look for players who can truly contribute to Liverpool's success, regardless of where they're from. The main goal should be finding talent that fits the team's style and addresses specific areas that need improvement. Jurgen Klopp has avoided signing former players, focusing instead on bringing in fresh faces to create a new, vibrant dressing room. For example, in January 2016, Klopp refused an offer for Aubameyang from Borussia Dortmund as he ended up joining Arsenal instead. Slot can learn from this by understanding the importance of building a cohesive and harmonious squad with a fresh identity. While nationality can influence team culture, it shouldn't be the main factor in recruitment. Slot should aim to create a diverse and inclusive squad, bringing together talent from various backgrounds to foster a dynamic and rich team environment. In conclusion, Arne Slot should sign players based on how well they fit with the team's needs and ethos, not just their nationality. By following Jurgen Klopp's philosophy of building a new and vibrant squad, Slot can effectively navigate the transfer market and help reinforce Liverpool's position as a powerhouse in English and European football. Now that we've covered the importance of making the right signings, let's move on to another critical aspect for Arne Slot: managing the existing squad. Arne Slot needs to be careful not to rely too much on Liverpool's current squad. Instead, he should bring in new signings and give youth players a chance to keep the team fresh and competitive in the Premier League. It's all about striking the right balance between introducing new talent and keeping the core of the team that has been successful under Jurgen Klopp. Slot has to be smart about this though. Bringing in too many new players at once can mess up the squad harmony that has been key to Liverpool's success. A gradual approach to adding new players will help them settle in and adapt to Slot's tactics without causing any issues with the existing team. On top of that, Slot needs to slowly shape the team to fit his own vision over time. This means not only adding new players, but also tweaking the team's style and tactics. But again, he has to be careful here. Making too many changes too quickly can alienate the current players and disrupt the team chemistry. In the end, Slot's success at Liverpool will depend on finding the right mix of continuity and change. By thoughtfully integrating new signings and youth players, he can keep Liverpool a strong force in the Premier League while also putting his own stamp on the team. It's a delicate balance, but if Slot gets it right, he can build on Klopp's legacy and lead Liverpool to even greater heights. Balancing the current squad with new talent is vital, but another key area where Slot must excel is adapting to the demands of the Premier League. We all know there are a lot of challenges when a manager is moving to a new league, and we've seen where managers have come into the Premier League and failed. But we've also seen where managers have come in and hit the ground running right away, such as the likes of Pep Guardiola, Antonio Conte, and even Jurgen Klopp himself. This shows that it is possible for Arne Slot to come in and do the same. But he must be aware of the notable differences between the Premier League and the Eredivisie. The Premier League is known for its physicality, high intensity, and competitive nature, which can pose challenges for managers transitioning from leagues like the Eredivisie, known for a different style of play. Slot needs to adapt to the faster pace, stronger opposition, and tactical variations in the Premier League compared to the Eredivisie. Additionally, the pressure and scrutiny in the Premier League are intense, requiring a quick adjustment to the demands of managing in one of the most competitive leagues globally. Slot must focus on understanding the unique dynamics of the Premier League, including the diverse playing styles of teams, the importance of set pieces, and the need for strategic squad rotation to cope with the demanding schedule. By recognizing and addressing these differences, Slot can enhance his chances of success at Liverpool and navigate the challenges of transitioning to the Premier League effectively. Adapting to the Premier League's intensity is crucial, but Slot must also be flexible with his tactics to succeed at Liverpool. Arne Slot must be ready to tweak his tactics to fit the Premier League and Liverpool's playing style, rather than sticking rigidly to what worked for him in the Eredivisie. His high-intensity, pressing, possession-based approach and quick vertical passing have been successful in the Netherlands, but the Premier League is a different beast, and adjustments will be necessary. One key area Slot needs to look at is his defensive structure. In the Eredivisie, his teams used a high press and man-marking in defense, but against stronger, more physical opponents in England, this might need some changes. He may need to be more selective about when to press, and sometimes adopt a more compact shape to limit space for counterattacks. Offensively, Slot likes a 4-2-3-1 formation with a double pivot in midfield, which could work well with Liverpool's current squad. However, he should be open to adapting his positional play and rotations to maximize his attacking players' strengths. For instance, giving his wingers more freedom to drift inside and create overloads in central areas might be more effective than having them stay high and wide all the time. Slot's success at Liverpool will hinge on his ability to balance implementing his core principles with adapting to the Premier League. By being open-minded and willing to evolve his tactics, while staying true to his attacking, high-pressing identity, Slot can give himself the best chance of replicating his Eredivisie success in the more demanding environment of the Premier League. Tweaking tactics is essential, but understanding and integrating into Liverpool's unique culture is equally important. Arne Slot must be vigilant not to ignore the culture at Liverpool, and must prioritize learning the Liverpool way of doing things. This involves fostering a strong connection with the fans and within the players' dressing room, which are integral aspects of the club's ethos. Slot needs to understand the significance of engaging with the passionate fan base, respecting the club's traditions, and embodying the values that define Liverpool Football Club. Establishing a rapport with the supporters and creating a harmonious environment in the dressing room are crucial for success at Liverpool. Moreover, Slot faces the daunting task of following in the footsteps of Jurgen Klopp, who built a strong bond with the club, fans, and players during his tenure. Klopp's legacy at Liverpool includes not just on-field success, but also a deep emotional connection with the club's community. Slot will need to navigate the challenge of living up to Klopp's legacy and maintaining the positive atmosphere that Klopp instilled at Anfield. In addition to understanding and embracing the club's culture, Slot must prioritize effective communication, team cohesion, and tactical acumen to succeed at Liverpool. Building trust with the players, staff, and supporters while demonstrating adaptability and resilience in the face of challenges will be essential for Slot to make a smooth transition and lead Liverpool to continued success. By understanding the club's culture and connecting with the fans, Slot can create a strong foundation for success. Let's wrap up with a quick summary. To sum up, Arne Slot must carefully sign new players, balance new and existing talent, adapt to the Premier League, tweak his tactics, and embrace Liverpool's culture. By avoiding these key mistakes, he can build on Klopp's legacy and lead Liverpool to new heights. Do you agree with these points? What other mistakes do you think he should avoid? Let us know in the comments below. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more insights.